Cherki. Haaland scores. Phil Foden. Erling Haaland. Jeremy Doku.
What a finish, what a goal.
He must make it 5. He does. All the qualities of Erling Haaland to the fore. Reijnders in central midfield. Keeps on coming. Oh, that's great feet from him. On it goes, scoop ball in towards Lewis. Lewis into the area, and Haaland scores! Brilliant from Reijnders. On it went to Lewis, across the face of the goal, and Erling Haaland, it's a cliche, isn't it? Scores on the opening day once again. Wolves 0, City 1, Erling Haaland. And now Bob has it, and Bob wins it back on halfway, and City have got men right and left. If the pass is good, City will be in here, and Reijnders hits it into the back of the net. Brilliant counter-attack from City, and the man who's had an eye for goal in Serie A has got an eye for goal in England. And Reijnders makes it 2 for the Blues in the space of 3 minutes. It's Wolves 0, City 2. Brilliant from Oscar Bob, equally so from Reijnders. Clips it forward, looking towards Reijnders. Good ball, right to Reijnders. Reijnders has got away here, and he can drive City forward. On it goes to Bob in the right wing position. Wolves are stretched here. Reijnders in the area. Good ball. Haaland 3-0. Wonderful from Reijnders. Brilliant from Haaland. He races over to the City fans on the far side, and you have to say, Reijnders has been involved in all 3 goals. Haaland has his second. City lead 3-0. That was majestic.
It's a brilliant finish. Haaland, still work to do. He passes it, but he's got the power, he's got the accuracy.
On it goes to Nico. Oh, lovely again from Cherki. He's onto the ball. Cherki, he hits it into the net. Rayan Cherki, you are going to be one of those players that we will always talk about. He's got the number 10 of Joško Kinkladze. He has that kind of swagger, and with that kind of finishing, we might just have a legend on our hands. His first Premier League appearance, his first Premier League goal. Rayan Cherki, you are going to be a superstar. Bob has Matheus Nunes on his right-hand side. Bob comes in field, tries to find Marmoush. Marmoush can't get away, and then he suddenly does, and Haaland scores! Marmoush looked as though he'd lost it, but he hadn't. Poked it forward, it broke for Haaland. Haaland was only about 4 metres from goal, and he scooped it beyond Verbruggen. All credit to Marmoush. It was a really tight area, just near the penalty spot, but some really nifty footwork got him free, and Haaland did the rest. 1-0 City. On to Rodri and on to Doku. Doku very central actually, keeps on coming. Good run from Doku, and then the second ball, and the header's in! Phil Foden! He's got this magnificent scoring record against Manchester United, and he's done so again. Doku sensational, lovely little ball in, and Foden headed it beyond Bayindir, and it is City 1, United 0. A very Manchester occasion, and a very Manchester boy makes it 1-0. O'Reilly to Foden, Foden back to O'Reilly, back to Foden again, on towards Doku, Doku on towards Haaland, Haaland in the penalty area, City 2, United 0. Erling Haaland scoops it over the top of the advancing Bayindir, and the Blues have a firm grip on the derby.
A great ball from Phil Foden into Doku, and then Doku just his power and his strength to be able to roll the defender and slip in, and then the master finishes it off with a beautiful little clip.
City have needed Donnarumma at his best as Haaland gets to this one-on-one, and he's through, and he's got a chance to make it 3-0. Can he tuck it in? You bet he can! City 3, United 0. Haaland's run from halfway and put the derby out of United's reach.
One mistake, they're just wide open. Bernardo gets the pass. absolutely spot on, and it's just a brilliant finish from Haaland. It's just looked so sharp and so good today.
Ball's with Rodri. Rodri a ball into Foden. Foden up towards Haaland. Haaland! Wonderful goal. And what a way to bring up your half-century of Champions League goals. Erling Haaland, 50th goal in 49 Champions League appearances. He becomes the 10th player to reach that target and the fastest in history. O'Reilly into Reijnders to Doku. Doku in the penalty area. Doku, little jink, little run, little stab into the net. Jeremy Doku. He has done it all by himself, and he just darted into the area. The little twinkle toe dancing feet, and he prodded it beyond the goalkeeper.
At the moment, Ali, he must be the most exciting wide man in world football.
Zubimendi intervenes, and then City win it back with Foden. It's a bit scrappy. Haaland with a lovely layoff to Reijnders. And City can attack here for the first time. Haaland's bursting away. Reijnders has got to the edge of the area. Haaland's in the clear, and City have scored. That is a magnificent goal. You trace that back to the Blues winning it in their own half. Reijnders just took it into Arsenal territory, got to the final third, helped it into Haaland, and Haaland did the rest, and the Blues lead 1-0.
Foden turns, gets it back again, now he shoots, what a goal, Phil Foden! Well, they had to be patient, but then they found their way through, and the quality shone through. It was accurate, it was powerful, and it was unstoppable.
Majestic finish, hasn't got a lot to hit there really.
Work it to Nunes in the penalty area, he tries a shot, then a little bit of pinball, comes to Foden again, now Savinho, can he get a shot away? Yes he can, what a finish, what a goal! The quality has shone through, and Manchester City surely doing enough to go through.
Well, it certainly felt like it's been coming. And Foden celebrates with Savinho, he's the architect.
Haaland still some distance from goal, plays it out wide to Doku. Doku up against Walker, still with Doku, nice feet from Doku, but going all the way through and then turned in by Foden, all the way through Doku. Doku with the fancy footwork, got into the box, he drove it at Dubravka, and the parry went straight to Foden, and it's 1-0 City.
Yeah, fantastic play from Jeremy Doku, and actually it's an own goal, I think, so it's not a Phil Foden goal, I think it's Erling.
On it goes to Doku. Doku in the wide left position. Tries to get beyond Walker. Plays it in low. Foden has it. Foden turning away from goal. Gvardiol flicks it in. Up goes Haaland. Can't quite get to it. And it's a brilliant finish by Matheus Nunes. Haaland nodded it back into play. And Matheus Nunes hit the volley. Dubravka got a piece of it. But the pace on the ball was far too firm. And it goes into the net. Nico in the middle third, but just into the final third goes Doku, and on it goes to Foden, and out wide it goes, first time ball, and Oscar Bob with the instep from a Matheus Nunes layoff, puts it into the back of the net, and City have a 2-goal lead. Beautiful set from Matheus Nunes, the ball came across his body. Ooh, I think it might be, it's another own goal, and it's Esteve again. That's extraordinary. Doku to the edge of the area, still Doku. Little cross in, Haaland, there's the goal. There's Erling Haaland's goal. No Norwegian has scored more Premier League goals than Erling Haaland. He's taken over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he makes City comfortable winners this afternoon. He's got a stunning record, Erling Haaland, against Burnley, and his records just keep on tumbling. Oh, and now Haaland's through on goal. He must score. He must make it 5. He does. Another terrible Burnley error. Absolutely shocking at the back from Burnley. All their good work has completely collapsed. They've gifted Haaland the ball on the edge of their own area, just playing around on the edge of the D. And Haaland says, oh, OK, thank you, I'll have that, and puts it in the back of the net.
Over the top looking for Haaland for the first time, and Haaland is in. Over the top, an awkward one to try and divert a goal, but he did.
It's a fantastic little ball in from Gvardiol. One bounce and one touch from Haaland. Off he goes. The pace gets him there, but the quality of the touch over the keeper is sensational. And that is Erling Haaland at his best.
As Doku plays it into the area for Foden, who found the space. Back out he goes for O'Reilly left side. O'Reilly looking for Haaland with a header into the ground, into the corner, and City lead again.
He just makes it look so easy. Fabulous textbook header. Rises, powers it down back where it's come from. Keeper no chance whatsoever. Superb finish.
City back into possession. Gvardiol down the channel looking for Haaland. Haaland gets the better of Ayer, powers his way through, hits a shot in the net. All the qualities of Erling Haaland to the fore. Strength, determination, and of course the unerringly accurate finish. He has had the most stunning start to the season, and the Blues lead here at the G-Tech Stadium through that man, Erling Haaland.
In those areas, those positions, there's nobody better.